Hey everybody, Rose Matter here. Welcome to the true finale of Disco Elysium. I know I've been saying that I said the last episode was going to be the final one, but let's just say things did not go the way I expected them. It actually went so off the rails. I'm still not quite over it. So to recap, Ruby got away after we failed a check, and most importantly, the tribunal, everything just went tits up. We failed like all the checks. Most importantly, the check to be able to save Kim, which was a 97% chance of success. I want to reiterate that. I will never be over that. I will never not be mad about that. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise, because unfortunately Kim is not with us anymore. He is alive, thankfully. Even this game knows how awesome Kim is. They can't bear to kill him. But we have CUNO with us instead. He's our little sidekick. We're just bringing this child with us to go confront the murderer. That's a great plan, but I mean, I feel like that's very on brand for Harry. And this will be the true finale, and I'm sad about that. I really love this game, and I'm sad that I'm gonna be finishing this playthrough today. But I am excited to see how different it's going to be with CUNO by our side instead. So we're just about to head off to the island. I'm really excited to see what the difference is going to be with CUNO instead of Kim. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up, guys. I know you're excited to see, you know, how things are going to go with CUNO, and I am too. So let's go ahead and finish Disco Elysium. Okay, so CUNO's not with us. I'm hoping we're going to meet him there? I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping I'm not going alone.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
First, tie your porter-reel boombox to the breast hook to keep you company.
There. This is now a rock and roll skiff.
I don't have Kim being a wet blanket telling me, you know, he doesn't tell me what to do. He just kind of disapproves of what I do sometimes. But as much as I love Kim, I'm like, I'm my own man. I can do what I want now.
It'll keep you company on this lonely voyage. Very cool. Now tune it to SAD FM. You know you want to. SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Oh, there he is. Awesome. All right, Kuno. I was
Boat
worried.
comes to a slow stop. You turn the engine off. Then there's silence.
I would have been sad to do this on my own.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Good. You made it?
Kuno stands with his arms akimbo, looking at the shadow of the ruined flak tower looming overhead. I still can't believe this is real.
I mapped the place out, and it looks like both of us aren't gonna make it. This is Death Island, the Hellmore.
He sounds like surprisingly, he did say he's kind of sober right now, but he just sounds so un-Kuno-like.
I don't know. Maybe Kuno's just pessimistic because of the massive speed hangover. I did scout the place out. I can fill you in.
I think I got speed. Would it be bad if I gave some to a child? Be like, here, this will make you feel better.
The kid turns away from you, cautiously looking to his left and right. He's on the edge. He hasn't been here before either.
Talk to Kuno.
Is that the thing that he wrote in on? I mean, it worked, so... Okay.
An old cylindrical
So I think we need to put, yeah,
above the ammo lift,
in order to open the
makeshift
door.
Electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right.
This shit's cold.
No, this isn't right. It's cold now, he was supposed to say. But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. But he's not here to say it. Something else got in the way.
Kim.
Events intervened. The boy helps you out, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. Kuno flicks the switch. The recoil start wakes the old generator up instantly. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
We're in. We're doing this. Don't know. Looks like downstairs somewhere.
The tank is far from full, but there should be enough inside to keep it going for a day. Books and magazines, most are soft covers. Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife. Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized?
Been reading shit here. Hooked on the book.
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor. Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say. Soft covers. Green paint flicks off the monoblock. The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
Old hardware from the big power box upstairs. Circuit bender shit. Military grade. Try fucking with that one. It's red.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle, a dim ambient orange. The door comes screeching to a halt. Behind it, you see a hole in the concrete wall, where light shines in.
Fucking right!
An old man, wearing, then spits it out, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit. I did. And you opened it. How? I should have burned that console down. Reactionary rock and roll music.
I shouldn't have played that.
On the water.
I should have gone without playing the music this time, but oh well.
I told you not to play shitty rock.
You didn't say that, Kuno. You weren't even on the boat.
Fucking old man. Couldn't keep us rocking.
Technically, this wasn't traditional rock. It was more independent melodic.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station. Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie. The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music. It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done. It's a Triangong 446.
Southeast Samarin made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
Whoa! Massive gun!
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Signal commune. Military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, white from the
Oh,
book.
here we go. I have an option here now that I've got my gun.
Yes. I bet you've killed a lot of people with it.
Yeah, when I don't miss my shots.
You fascist fuck. Have you come to make me one of them?
His right eye twitches. With what? Fear? Rage?
Fuck yeah, this is happening!
Kuno? Oh, god damn it. He's like the worst person to have. He's like an instigator. Kim is kind of the calm, and I'm the fury. Kuno and I are both just very reactionary.
Like an untrained fighter, he leans forward, back hunched, ready to spring.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
All right, let's try it. Please.
The words,
All right.
I am an enemy commander, sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
And what rank would that be? A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then stares at it, just lying there.
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness, like a song. The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cape and looks up into the sky.
All right, those words the future teaches you.
Real music. Real Brilliant Kult. That's La Revacholière, not your rock and roll misanthropy. Chanson de soldat of the black and whites.
You need to address that remark.
The job of a shitlicker. It is the anthem of the world revolution. One of 3. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Signal, it was Some Samaran shit, I guess.
All right, how does it go, the song?
How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
It was dear
Oops.
to him.
Ah,
He resents forgetting it.
sorry, I didn't mean to speed. All right, pick up the gun lying in the
His
sand.
gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire. The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
This guy smoked a lot of people with this, huh?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
This uses jacketed ammunition.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession in time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
Wait! Like the fucking ancient army?
You're a holdover from the army of the Commune of Revachol?
Yes, I am from the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, recruited from Jamrock in 07, trained in the École de Contrôle Arion.
All right, so he said this stuff already, so I'm gonna skip a little bit because there's a lot of like stuff that I'm sure is gonna be repeated.
I left my unit on the eve of...
51 minus 8 equals 43.
No. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E, 43 years and 10 months. It's not how a human being should live. Hiding.
Where it's morning, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people are walking. The gas streetlights have already been switched off. Further inland, in Jamrock, the streets come alive with workers. Men, women, children rushing. Muddy avenue after muddy avenue. The temperature is rising. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. 2 police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across the plaza mosaic. Patrol officer Judith Minot. The officers go, leaving behind the...
Always waiting for her to return. Girl, child, revolution.
All right, I can't remember what I said last time. All right, I'll say she'd better come. I too have given my life to Mazovian social economics.
A waste. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
What has he done? Perhaps a confession will lighten the load.
I just mourn. I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. Well done. I won't explain it to a minion of capital. It's not an island. The congenitally deaf coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
I say I'm not one of them.
Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people?
What did I say last time? I'll just say murderers. I know what you mean. I feel like that's what I said last time, but I'll go with it.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis, the black-eyed angel. How does anyone survive? I steal.
Now hold on there.
Okay, well, that's a choice. You could have become self-employed, create the system.
You're insane and grotesque. Everyone steals. Vegetables, supplies. It's the life of a dog. I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stool, too.
Kuno's dad has this shit. Wine belly. The cops can take care of this, right? Medicine shit. With, like, facilities.
Yeah, that's what you get for stealing things. And I'll say it may be serious cancer. Even the police can give you medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns. There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund. I haven't. I have holes in my brain. Years missing. Others filled with pain only. I don't even know what. Inferno?
Oh, here we go. You notice the adolescent at your side is about to say something.
Kuno could do this shit. Live all alone like this. Kuno could hack it.
Good, Kuno. Be that. I saw the traitors of this city turn the lights back on. More and more each year. Ruins glittering in the dark. Like a fucking merry-go-round. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
It was hard in the Thames. I didn't have but...
He opens his eyes and looks at something to your left, then at you.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. A so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
I feel like I said this last time about not coalition appointed. I just try to help people. That's right, I'm with the good guys. We enforce the law. We keep the animals from killing each other. I'm just gonna keep leaning into this. I know what it looks like, but I have secret plans to turn the RCM into a Mazovian revolutionary unit.
Rock and roll posturing. You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, the Parti Communiste Insolente. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pits. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said,
Okay, you never signed the Revacholian instrument of surrender.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument. Traitors who should have been burned alive. I answer to the Communist Party.
Is that why you've been here for 43 years? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
That's insane.
You're insane.
I mean, yes, that can be true as well.
Speed racing, sporting goods, none of it is real. No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer, trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
He nods slowly, then another tremor.
What did I say? I'm jumping all over the place. I'm like, I have... What is, actually, let me see. Oh, I don't know if I can check to see. Oh yeah, there we go. So Superstar Cop, I've never actually checked this out before. Apocalypse Cop, Sorry Cop, Communist, Good Cop, Bad Cop, Ultra Liberal, Moralist, cases. You know, it is pointing more towards Communist. No, Ultra Liberal is where I have the most, but let's see what happens if I say I'm a Communist.
No, you're not. You're a liberas.
Only by 1 point. No, I am a communist. I have communist thoughts in my head.
All the real communists are dead. They died fighting for communism. Are you dead? No. You're an inert lumpen with a gun.
The old man spits into the fire pit. He does not say anything more. A jitter passes his lower body.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a
All right.
farce.
What have you been using the gun for?
I've used it for killing people.
Even the kid can smell it.
Killing people? Like straight offing them?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
You mean like lately? After the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay, okay. Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
Okay, let's see. So you're saying you've killed people after active fighting stopped. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor, Colonel? All right, let's go. We'll just go straight up.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in.
All
Do it,
right.
sire.
Let's say the fascist death squad who took a bullet in the mouth on the night of March 4th.
Oh yes, that one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him? Fucking tell this cop.
Yeah, Kuno. Oh, look at you. Look at him. He's getting into
I am
this.
a son of a welder and an officer of the Commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells.
My
The
head
giant
hurts now.
Maybells on Clausia's roof. Who cares? There were Maybells in the grass when you got here, and on Clausia's balcony. Is this a coincidence? Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the
This is what I
dusty
have to do when
secret
Kim's
space
not
of
here, so I just have to
Clausia's
smack
bedroom.
myself in the head.
Now they're gonna come up. You got it. Remember, the boot prints were like no modern soul. Nothing else comes up. You see the Kuno watch you try to stimulate thought processes by hitting yourself.
Kuno, if you're looking to me, like if you want to be a cop, do as I say, not as I do. Do not use me as like a, well, I am pretty, when I want to be, or, you know, sometimes I'm very effective. Be more like him. Don't be like me. I'm a bad influence.
Yo, a word.
All right, excuse us for a moment. I love how Kuno's actually like taking this very seriously.
Okay, so we've got the old fuck.
The kid whispers, his eyes bugging out of his skull with excitement.
Oh fuck, he's practically dying to big up how he did it. Just get him to cough it up. Kuno's got your back.
I can't believe I'm actually coming around on Kuno. All right, how do you think the questioning is going?
I think it's going really fucking well. Just cut it with the punch and shit, alright? Makes us look like we got nothing.
You hear that? He thinks you're very close.
Yeah, Kuno can see that. So can fucking Murder Rooney here. You should stop. It's weird as fuck. We never did that ballistic shit here. Let's check out where he shot my gimp. You should know that shit pig.
Good one, Kuno. It doesn't have to hold in court. Just establish a line of sight, and he'll do the rest himself.
Kuno's in the game. Let's fucking do this, pig.
Don't call me a pig. You're a pig in training. You're a pig's assistant. That's worse. I think that's what he needs. He just needs kind of a father figure. He needs someone to like, you know, steer him on the right path. Like obviously his father, he's kind of given hints about his father not being a great person. Got the wine belly, and he said other stuff about his father too. He just needs, yeah, just a stable father figure, and I think that could be him, which is crazy. Like, how bad is his father if I'm, you know, the better choice to like help him out? If Kim ends up joining my precinct, I hope he does. I hope that isn't going to be like an option. Like he's gonna be like, why would I join your precinct? I almost got killed because of you. But I hope he still will. But yeah, like if Kuno actually wants to be a cop, it's just like me and Kim could be his mentors. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab. This is B triple prime, a single-person mattress, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Dio Mortieri. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Druan, a local blend from the southern islands, or Astra, the legendary cigarette from Grad. Dio Mortieri is favored by older men for its paper filter tips, sweet smell, and added tar. The same rare brand from Land's End before. Interesting. There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain. The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside Apartments. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33A and 33B. The red chimney and collapsed back of the four-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 10. The doomed commercial area. The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop, sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Motherfucker, you see in the window or not?
Yeah, there's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see to the roof.
Kuno fucking knew it. This is a sniper's nest, right? Fucking assassin action. Kuno barely understands what's happening, but he likes the shit out of it.
I guess maybe I should go have that nap. Get that out of the way. I don't know if there's really going to be much more information. I don't know if it's worth doing, but, you know, if anything, I can just pick different answers.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracol blanket.
Check this shit. Someone's been squatting here. Kuno knows because this shit looks like Kuno's place.
A flash of pain interrupts you, making you grimace instead of spewing out the words.
Hey, Kuno doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but you look like shit. Maybe you should lie down in the bed, like recover before you die.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Mwindi and Insulinda.
What if I just say go
Think
goodbye?
of the historic knowledge we can glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of Immortality. Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder,
Anyway,
What if I just say goodbye?
is what you want to say,
Of course.
but you don't. Hammers clang in the distance. Children laugh.
I want to go.
Where? There's water all around. She turns her face, and it's illuminated by the sign of the video rental. Red and cyan. I can't help you. I'm totally useless. Everything I've said is lies. I want the exact same bad things you want. To stand here, like a pillar of salt.
You don't have time to tend to my
She
emotions?
sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
no, Harry. No, we don't have anything to talk about. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall
Oh,
off.
hey, I bought you this figurine of a headless phone
I
rider.
don't want it. It looks expensive.
Oh, it
I don't
was
want
really
it.
not expensive at all.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
She looks at the headless
Oh.
found rider.
Oh, here we
between
go.
her fingers
What about
and
dice?
doesn't know what to say.
I had some custom dice made in this place at Doomed Commercial Area.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome. I didn't ask for things.
Hey,
You don't have
alright.
to give me anything.
I was
I
wondering.
would have liked the headless fawn rider back then.
I guess I must have sold it before in my last playthrough because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So, because I didn't have that option before. Yay! Oh, I'm glad I was able to, you know, to get that one done. Okay. All right, let's just do it. 92%. You know, it's not like I have it's not like I haven't failed something like this before.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took. Tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
That's it
No,
then.
Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hand down her chest onto her lower stomach and
I'm
smiles.
pregnant. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
More questions. Ask more.
Or mass murder.
That is very contested by modern historians. Very contested. Plus, you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I have to go to the aerodrome now. I don't have time to defend myself from these accusations.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer.
Would you say you haven't behaved like a mass murderer with me?
You were very bad to me too. We've talked about it like 7 million times now. I don't want to do that anymore.
You're not even human.
I'm actually very ordinary, Harry. Below this gown and wreath, I have an ordinary soul and ordinary thoughts. The only thing inhuman about me is this thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for saying so, but I just hate it. What is this? This is so far gone, Harry. I don't even... Other questions are the last thing I need right now. Hush. Can you hear? I think that's the 42.
It's not. It's not that yet. It's another. You have plenty of time to win her over with.
No, I've already asked these questions. I want to get back to CUNO. I never thought I'd say those words, but I really want to wrap up the investigation.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything.
All right,
You should
I
go on
understand.
without me.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:25.
You know, I'm trying to let her go, and she's the one who keeps talking.
I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
I like this.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I'm glad I did it for the, you know, I got to accomplish the giving the figure to Dolores Day, so there's that. Hey, Kuno.
Oh, there, man. You've been squealing and thrashing around. Crazy. And now you're bleeding too? Again?
He stares in awe at the streaks of blood covering your body. I'm fine, really. I'm super mega fine.
Sure. That's why you mumbled about bitches. Real fine. Right? Pig takes it like a man. Good for you. Bitches always trying to damage you with psi weapons. Psi style. You wouldn't believe the shit Kuno sees about C.
It's not good. The sea in his dreams.
Now let's get this shit back on the road, yo. Just make sure you don't die. Kuno's no fucking mortician.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
Alright, one more time, the Colonel. We need to talk about you killing him.
Petty bourgeois law. This is all you care about, right? The only thing in the world for you types.
A drop of blood in the saliva. That's right. Pile it all on
All right,
him
we're
now.
gonna just zip
Three
through
should do.
this because I've
Maybe
done
four.
these already.
Damn Maybells.
He seems tender suddenly, nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No. They blossom on the islet.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too.
Bet you've been sneaking around a lot. Hidden. Know any secret paths? CUNO knows paths.
I may. Classier. With the victim.
There is a small tremble, looks like a smile, a crooked smile, yet isn't quite voluntary. He's about to burst, almost, but you need one more, just one.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sensory. You see their V-shaped logo, but can't make out the size. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned souls
Right.
you saw in the
Come
dust
on,
the floor
please.
of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size. Simpler.
Oh, come on! 92.
This is
Oh,
another use
grr, 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 grr,
Never
grr.
connect. The kid stares at you.
I know, I'm slack-jawed
slack-jawed.
too, failing a 92% check. I
He
know.
thinks, what are you doing?
I
We
know.
almost got him here. Not now. Stop yourself.
Yo, people change shoes. You were sneaking around, right? Casing the joint or what?
Alright, you were in the whirling and rags. What were you doing there? Sneaking?
Trying to rack your brains. You're desperate to report something back to your masters. They must have really loved that deck fuck.
The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. More. He's gonna crack. But you need a little more.
Got nothing to say about that boomstick, huh? You choking? That's the stick that did it.
Yes, it's a real gun. Not like that little musketeer pistol. I've seen you prance around with that. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. So he saw you. Okay. So what?
You let them all die.
Oh no.
Pranced around. Let your little friend be shot.
Don't remind me.
I didn't get a good look at that. Tell me, did he bleed out?
No, I don't want... he's trying to get a reaction out of me. I'm not going to give it to him.
Who are you trying to prove this to, huh? Your friend? He's not here. He's dead, isn't he?
He's not dead. He's in the hospital.
The world will rejoice when he dies. One fascia less. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
Alright, we'll say he was a killer, but he was still under the protection of the law.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
Alright, so you can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from anger.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his his mouth's full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick's still in her. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own, and so they did.
Fucking hell.
My kid looks at him for 1, maybe 2 seconds, breathing heavily with excitement. Boom, I got you. I just fucking nailed you. Super cop of Jamrock. I just nailed you. Me. Fucking me. This sorry cop. Let's just say that. Super cop.
Moronic, gloating psychopath.
A motive. A real cop gets a motive now. He could say he was taking the fall for someone. It's useless in court without a motive. Go be a cop now. Don't mess it up. Coax it out of him. He's still warm. They were fucking.
One more thing. Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
You always creeping on people through your scope like that?
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like what you see?
Click.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Start with when he first saw him. It will give him a chance to ramble.
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her galley. Her honor guard came in tow.
Joyce. He means Joyce.
Wrinkled up whore. Yes, old-fashioned.
All right.
They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing, sloppy and drunk. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and mess barely alive. They like to kill. I could see they've returned now. Them.
All right, so I am going to just flip
didn't
through this
like
unless
that.
I see something different.
Jealousy is a reactionary, and I wanted to. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head.
He wants to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds, hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. Her passport and tickets to Villiers. And from there to Cachet Brut.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the pen.
All right, this is the hidden buoy she told us about. You looked into it.
After she was gone,
Did you keep the materials? When I found the submersible, it was empty.
no. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers. I'd put them back. If I wanted to extort someone, I'd do better.
This implies that he's thought about extorting her. Also, a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
All right, are you sure? I checked the submersible. There was nothing there.
Why would I need that trash? I'm not going to Villiers.
A strange confusion comes over him from time to time. Some kind of aberration of the
Okay,
nervous system.
you saw her name on the passport, but before when I said her name is Clausia, you didn't seem to recognize it.
It didn't say Clausia in there. I did.
Oh shoot, there was another thing
She
I
had
could
a
have
face
picked.
like an archipelago. I could see who she was, too.
The bruises. Can you make that out in a scope?
You can't see that through a scope. It's just a blur there.
All right, how many? Oh, I only have. Oh, actually, I got quite a few skill points. You know what? I can't trust. I can't freaking trust an 83% at this point. But reaction speed, I'm already maxed out on, so it doesn't matter. Please, please,
It
please.
quickly
There we
comes
go.
to you.
All right, the bruises on her body. Any chance you've seen them through a hole in the wall?
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating with a clip point knife. Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass. I've been through all of Martinez. Yes, that, too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. funny, the way light works. You turn it on inside.
Those two took the cake.
Yeah, the lightning gets shit going. Speed freaks fucking in the bushes.
He must know his way around a creaky floorboard and a rusty hinge on a door.
I can just walk in the hostel now after a good wash. I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there.
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one hanging.
Alright, so you wanted to punish her, so you killed him.
She practically breastfed that man.
You stare at them too. In your mind, her innocence day still turns to leaf. Airport bag in hand.
Alright.
Silks flowing in her wake.
The
See
dream.
you tomorrow, Harry. Her voice rings in the evening air. Learning.
Men are insane.
The world is insane.
You had feelings for that woman.
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
There have been others?
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Is that why you left dried flowers behind your window?
No. I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of our room on the floor, like she does sometimes, the day after I killed him. Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
I'll say you want to manipulate her.
Maybe. I told you, I have holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you. If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
So in conclusion, it wasn't about him, it was about her.
Her.
It was about bitches.
Goddamn bitches.
There, motive, detective. We have it.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
Alright, I'll say we arrested her.
Locked up with your masters, like I'll be. Maybe we'll meet. She kept staring into the scope, you know. In the end, like she knew. Staring at the island. The fort. Like she knew I was here. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol. The oceanic wind washes 40-story towers. Above them, Lucerne Central Aerodrome. A cocoon suspended in the sky by a web of suspension.
Oh, I don't think I had this before because
encircled by hybrid
I
aircraft.
didn't interact with them before.
On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol.
Okay.
Yet still, she smiles
Never mind.
among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving for another, far south.
So I don't think I got this before, so she's taken off as expected.
Smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it a dark strip of ruins, barely visible if she didn't squint her eyes. There, on a dilapidated jetty in a nameless village, 2 police officers and 1 special consultant look across a narrow strip of sea. The ruins of a sea fort stick out of the water, built by Philippe II, reappropriated by the Commune, then lost in the landing. He's there, doing what exactly I don't know. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer points at the ruins. Behind that anti-aircraft something. That's why we can't see him. Special Consultant Heidelstein is optimistic. We'll see the boat when he comes. Let's go get a coffee until then. I know this interesting little place. Where? His voice trails off as the 3 walk down the jetty. As the men go, Patrol Officer Minnow looks back over her shoulder at the crumbling fortification like a rotten tooth rising out of the water. Good luck, Harry, she thinks. You need something good for this.
We can totally get more out of him. He's squealing.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years? You could get more out of him. He likes talking. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind
Yeah,
his
still
back.
only 20%. Okay. Looking at anything else you haven't liked.
Tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back. The familiar put, put, put of hatred.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries, pumped full of steroids and radio revachon.
Okay, so I've already done this one before.
Fly lava in his container. He lets not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. Intense, like animals. Like those boom morons on the ice. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cock parading around. Every morning he's there. While that's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. We did good when we pushed him under that horse car.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people.
Glad? It's all gone.
Okay. Composure. Okay. Let's see. Composure. Okay, I can pump a lot into this. I might as well, right? 72%. Oh, it's a white check. I can retry it. Damn it. I mean, I'm almost done this, so please.
What strikes
There we
you
go.
about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For a man who's spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild, indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated.
Animated by what?
It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, thought processes cut off like threads, as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system. Great leaps of emotion, from anger to grief, despair.
Wouldn't a foul temper be a byproduct of his life?
Perhaps, but his seems more than that. The inner turmoil takes unexpected turns, as if forced on him in a way. In summary, you sense some underlying neurological disorder.
Dementia?
You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different. When his thoughts move, they are lucid, keen even, not senile.
Alright, Mr. Duros, are you okay? How's your memory?
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
There it is again, erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too.
Alright, let's arrest him.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror, the sum of all the uncontrollable movements and mood swings he's been exhibiting. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear.
Alright, your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officer on scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You'll be provided legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days.
Do you understand? No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the Reed's eyes full of terror.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
We don't need your permission. We do need to talk about that boat, though. How are we gonna take him? Yeah, no. Only 2 are gonna fit in that fucker. I guess you could take him back, but...
He squints, realizing something.
Wait, but then, Who watches over him while you're coming back?
All right, but then who watches him there while I come back for you?
Fuck. It's the three piggies in a boat problem.
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
Lillian, you could ask her.
Watch this killer.
Oh, shoot, I got her sword. I should give it back to her,
This
though.
fucking world. This world. What is this?
Below the confusion and rage, a fit of jamais vu like yours.
Okay,
A
perception.
thought passes. More pressing matters take its place.
I mean, I didn't use up all of my skill points, but I wish I hadn't put quite so many into the last thing that wasn't really all that important. It's perception, right? Where is perception? There we go. Please, 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 please.
There it is
Whoa,
again.
especially because that was a red
To
check.
your north, as it has been since you came to the coast.
Oh, and this is the thing with the
Thoughts
cryptid.
rubbing against each other.
I'm glad I didn't
But then,
fail that
in
one.
the middle of it, something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Maybe there is room for three on the boat.
Shush, Kuno, do you hear that?
What?
What a farce. What are you talking about? Is this really us?
Your skin crawls.
So if I had failed that check, would I have just never been able to see the, what's it called, the Insulindian cryptid? It sucks that we don't have Kim's camera, so we're gonna have no proof except like, yeah, the drunk cop and the child are like, yeah, we saw this thing. No one's gonna believe
A
us.
delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence. It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise.
No, don't shoot it. There it is. I see it. There
Tell
it
me
is.
what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kuno, can you see it?
Yeah, I can fucking see it.
Thank God. If he can see, then maybe you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very careful.
The kid whispers, then takes a step towards the giant arthropod.
It's clear you like the hard stuff.
Wait, this is the wrong time for this. What?
Evening falls. The time has come
What?
to take the vow. The vows are blood
What?
and flesh.
Huh?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
This is not the time for this. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revershot's progress?
I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta.
I
We're
don't know.
talking about
Financiers?
the yes, them, but also women.
Woman.
Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane.
Oh my
Hideous
gosh, because I was
struggling to
agreeing
smell
with
living
this
out.
guy about like fucking bitches, man. They ruin everything. Oh my god.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need
Women.
to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach
Why am I
truth.
getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't
I was
say.
only doing that to try and
You
soften myself up to
You've
this
said
guy.
them many times.
Fascism sounds bad though. What if we call it something like traditionalism?
Okay. Yes, let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound
I
of it.
reject this.
You're going to keep your vooz, right?
No.
Keep your vooz, Brota.
No, I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines. knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment. The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something. You, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
The Insulindian phasmid?
Oh my god. Kim had
I know.
Everybody does. It's the fucking Insulindian phasmid.
Kim had a camera, do you?
Yeah. I don't have a camera. That sucks about CUNO.
CUNO can't believe how bad he is without a camera. In this situation, the binoclard would be superior in every way. He not as much as glances at the gigantic insect to his right.
Okay, please,
Nor
please,
does it look at
please.
him.
Don't fail this
Its
one.
antennae take their measure of the air. Slowly, slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows, like laughter, a sort of happiness. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion.
So I think before, when I
The
touched
world
it,
stands still around
I
you.
kind of stopped. I'm gonna go all the way this time.
Suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
That's right, pray.
Unwittingly, the insect continues its stridulations. As it moves, tuft-like structures, still pretending to be plants, rustle along on its joints. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god. No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
Whoa! Maybe it's poison? Fucking hell!
The kid watches you
The
apprehensively.
foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to...
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you.
Fire burning.
Fire? Where?
Inside.
I do not have fire inside me. In me, there is not even blood, but lymph. Like sap from a one palm. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness being intruded upon. Transient, dim, moist.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul.
I'm gonna go with
And if I did,
the fuck is
it will
happening to me
never
right
burn.
now, which I feel like is the most common reaction to this.
I don't know. You're just a shadow for me.
Alright, I'll say
Far away, faintly transmitting.
I can't remember what I picked
But
last
for
time,
curious
but I'll
minds,
say I'm glad to be me.
few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you. with all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be like the highest of hells, a kaleidoscope of fire and writhing glass. Eternal damnation, even when you're sleeping. And when you wake, you carry it around on your neck, with eyes open that cannot help but swallow more behind the mirror. I feel great, mute empathy for you.
It was very disorientating at first, but I'm keeping my shit together. Am I, though?
That must be incredibly hard. The Arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the vision spins out of control, the insects will be looking on, rooting for you. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
Detective arriving on the scene.
I am a
So
detective.
am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
Also
I
that.
can also detect pheromones. The ones on you tell me that you will not eat me, and that I will benefit from your closeness. In short, I love you.
Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you are awake. I am real. Light is foaming me. This is real.
Where does this come from? All this around us, the world.
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Perhaps it's sent to us by a god?
I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. Yum yum.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Isoma. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight.
Okay, I've
Masquerading
told
as
me
a
this
leaf,
already, so I'm
no
gonna
one
skip on
unnoticed
ahead.
By the first settlement, I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government. No, you are. The moral of our encounter, the Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The read the Elysium
What did I
matrix do
say
not.
last time?
There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident. We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
I don't want to know.
Also, very, very dangerous.
Kuno, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
Doesn't look like you're spazzing out. CUNO knows all about seizures.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at the giant insect.
I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Cool. So's CUNO. CUNO's also having a vision of a giant insect. And it's real. Back off before it eats you.
I have to say goodbye for now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
Okay. Okay, what did I say? I think I said before, of all the creatures I met, you are the kindest, so I'll say you're the most beautiful.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward.
I will
Do it
try.
For the working class. She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water, and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone. Between those reeds there. Fucking hell, it can the fuck? Is that ceramic? And more stuff, like a nest in the reeds? We should peep it. Fucking hell.
What now?
The old man behind you says suddenly. He puts his hands into the ash. It's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Yeah, Grandpa's not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Okay, I can't remember if I got her passport last time, and I don't think so. I don't think I got it last time. If I did, I don't remember interacting with it. This well-traveled passport with visa stamped on it is issued by Republic of Oranye? I can't remember how to pronounce it. You found it in the phasmid's nest on the island. You can open it for details.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of
I don't think
Oranje,
I looked at this
is issued
before.
to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie. Clausia's hidden documents from the empty boy. She said the false passport would be for Anouk.
Of course she lied again.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow. An old photo, before life came and did what it does.
Fuck if I know. Maybe it's collecting shit. Like an octopus can get, like, curious. Okay, so what? Loop CUNO in on this?
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from. Remember?
She told me it was her real name, and it isn't this. It isn't even the name she said it would be on here.
Cool. Got lied to. Double lied to. I get it. You cops need the CUNO on stuff like this. No one lies to the CUNO.
What's her real name, then?
CUNO's gonna say, it's not any of the things you think it is. CUNO'd have to get deep into this shit. But whatever it is, you got played here, that's for sure.
The girl on the passport looks at you with no answer. She is not Katarzyna Alazia, or Anouk Maya Smith, or Clausia. That much is sure.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Sir, how could you not see the phasmid?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking with fear and longing. A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly. The boy waves his hand in front of the old man's face. The trembling mouth appears to sigh. There's no other response.
Yeah, this fried him. We gotta bring him to a doctor. Good news, this solves our boat and Piggy's problem. He's not going anywhere. He's trapped here.
Alright, what happened to you, Mr. Dross?
He's old and fried. CUNO's seen this, like, after a massive bender. CUNO's dad.
I think it's the phasmid.
Yeah, and then there's that shit. Gramps couldn't take it. It was too much.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke? Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
Alright, he couldn't see it, CUNO. It's just the reeds for him.
How? Like, it's pretty fucking huge. How?
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid has stayed hidden all these years.
Then how the fuck did we see it? Oh wait, the longer it's there, like it needs time to sink in, and if you spend time with it.
You forget it's there.
Yo, you ever seen a giant fucking insect?
Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
Yeah, CUNO knows hobos, and CUNO has never seen a hobo sharp like this after so many years of hoboing.
Perhaps the animation is induced by something in the phasmid.
Yeah, because look at him now. Not so sharp, is he? And it's gone. Left. Perhaps it's like kept him going, like the drink and the lightning keep my old man.
He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it in its company?
Yeah, you see that too? Got a little jumpy there, didn't you? I know that vibe. I'm off me lightning too.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr.
He
Dross.
stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him.
Alright, tap on the
Perhaps you
helmet
should.
on your head.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is. The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
I can't believe that helmet, man. I kicked it into the fucking ocean and it washed up here. Or do you think the phasmid brought it here?
Okay, show him the passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80. This is an old man, at last. No longer a tin soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Show him the scope.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
Hey! You took the shot, bang, and got rid of the evidence. Bug brought it back. Sound about right?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being. The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open.
Yeah, old man, hang tight. Let's slowly start shuffling off Death Island, okay? We're about done here.
I am so curious when I meet up with Jean. He's gonna be like, why do you have a literal child with you? What were you thinking bringing a kid to a place where you think the murderer is gonna be?
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Oh yeah? We did good shit here, detective.
I'm gonna be calling me detective, not pig.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him.
Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
CUNO, you still have my back, right?
We're all pigs here.
Even though we're all pigs here, you and CUNO are more pigs than the rest of the pigs. He'll have your back. Only later.
Damn it, I hate that I don't have any proof. They're just gonna think I'm crazy.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
No one else seems bothered by the bleeding.
Bothered by it. Harry, you look like you need a fucking organ transplant. Oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Task force. Cool. On the CUNO. We just came from the fucking island.
Listen, CUNO.
The man assesses the kid like a strike team leader about to kick in a door.
Arya and I are old friends. From way back.
No. You
Mine
talk to
many
me,
years
the
on the
kid
moment.
stays. I've actually really grown. He's grown on me. CUNO has grown on me.
Won't be long. I just need to talk to Harry about some of the things I think he's done wrong lately.
Everything?
Good luck with that. Sounds
Hey.
like you're in some shit.
Hey,
Ari, I
CUNO.
want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets. Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
Alright, what's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid? That's you.
Maybe you've deserved it.
How did you know I was here?
Cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
Alright, after all that Sylvie stuff, he betrays me.
Shit kid. He didn't betray you. He just told us
Oh
the
my
direction
gosh.
you went in.
Damn.
Who's Sylvie?
Sylvie's a whore. She rides the cock carousel in foreigner. Sylvie's a girl I hooked guard up with. I did that and saved his establishment. Now I'll just say no one. It's not
It
important.
better not be.
He means you better not be partying with this Sylvie. Shit kid.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone
Man,
else to rely
me
on.
telling them that I saw a giant phasmid probably is not going to help with my, you know, my defense that I'm not insane.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
All right, I'll say, okay, I had that coming.
Had what coming? Not recognizing people you work with every day.
Oh my gosh,
Brain damage.
I don't think I said this last time because it felt mean, but I'm gonna say it. You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman.
Lieutenant, my name is not horse-faced woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends. I just have a stupid head.
Okay. Because you're my commanding officer, I really want to respect you. I want us to have a normal relationship.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
Yes, I'm Trond Heilestam. I never said I wasn't Trond Heilestam. Again, I was asked to share my take on some of the more fringe academic theories developed in Königstein in the 30s. For example, partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Duped again. No one is who they say they are.
Duped. Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardener, scab leader, this turned to Kuno. Tell me at least you are who you say you are.
Fuck, pig. The name's Gorno, not Kuno. It's lamer. My name's lamer than I said it was.
Kuno.
Just try not to shit yourself, please.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Alright, where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. And you were probably right, too. I would have never let you abduct a kid and take him on a creepy boat.
I'm glad he called me out on that.
March.
You talking about Kuno? Major Kuno wasn't abducted. You fucking fat dick.
That's right, you
Fuck
fucking
out of
fat dink. Alright, so let me face you let me face a squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson. All will burn, Satellite Officer Vicomare. Make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police god? I said all this? Alright, I'll say that.
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we? Here we go. Alcoholic delirium. Visions. All must pay.
None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts.
Oh boy,
first.
okay.
Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically?
I think last time...
psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
I think last time I said I drank so much I lost my memory. Now I'm slowly recovering it. Alright, let's go with... Oh, and I don't have... Or did I say this? And then Kim backed me up on it, but I don't have him anymore. So I'm going to say that one.
I believe you drank. People do that. You especially. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vicomare, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect. Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Could I say fuck all of you? I don't want to be in your unit. I'm not going to say. I was going to say I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension? Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
The time has come, Tequila Sunset. I'll say like I did before, because I don't want to be kicked off the force.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip. It doesn't matter. Your badge,
No,
Harry.
but this time
Show
I
me
have
your
my
badge.
gun. I'm like, I'm holding my gun right now, so at least I've got that. Okay. What I do have is this futuristic armor.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers
Ooh.
can't sustain a grip on
Hand-eye
the smooth
coordination?
plastic.
Damn it, so I can't level it up
Slips out
anymore.
of your hand.
Okay, let's try it. Yeah.
Not today, badge.
Behold, my
And
badge.
your gun?
As if having your badge
I'm
and
holding it,
gun
sir.
are natural states, not achievements. What is it with all these material objects?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
Okay. Alright, I'll say I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
Oh, come on! You're gonna cut
That's
him some
right,
slack.
Kuno!
Pig's been working hard.
Yeah.
Digging through the guts of corpses and shit. Getting shot and shit.
Alright, no idea what you're smelling. I've handled an actual corpse. He's like, yeah, that was a week ago. I'll say it's the pheromone?
Detective, please. Don't start talking about your pheromone again. This is serious. If you don't,
The man doesn't reply, but his expression speaks for him. You should have done a better job, is what it's saying.
I don't believe you. You're drunk. You let a suspect escape, a certain classier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
we've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis.
Alright,
We
let's
know.
see. Okay, she was a sort of spy from the Occident, specially trained. Not taking her in was the right thing to do. She gave us a vital clue that led us to the island. Okay, I got duped. She pulled one on me. I let her go as an act of mercy. Alright, let's say that.
Oh well, if she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also
Yeah,
escaped.
well, I mean, she
Yeah,
was literally
ruby
using
something.
she was using like a psychological, or not a psychological, but like she was using a pretty heavy duty, like a sensory attack on me.
Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now.
Okay.
Doing I don't know what for him. That's small time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is barely clinging to life in the hospital. Harry, it was fucking mass murder.
Yo, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Kuno
fuckface.
time,
It's
yes.
Kuno time.
Thank you, Kuno.
That's it. The cavalry has arrived.
All right.
No, you've explained enough, pig. Kuno takes care of
I'm gonna
this shit
sit
now.
back and let him roast them all and speak up for me.
First of all, yo, those guys were all f***ed. The guys in the armor, f***ed. The Union guys, f***ed. So yeah, suck Kuno's dick. You don't know me. You don't know what happened here. You don't know this shit. Automatic fucking weapons. Urban battleground shit. Battle lines drawn in blood. Blood meridian. You don't know this shit. Now, Kuno wasn't there. Right, you getting this? Kuno was breaking it up with Kuno's main bitch, see? Parting of the ways, shit. But when Kuno got there, Pig had fucking cleaned up, blood and ruin, smoked all those dinky fuckers, saved this shit, Martinez shit. I see he's mourning and shit. His main pig got semi-wasted, sent to the boo-boo mobile. Kuno steps up, Kuno fucking fills those shoes, big boy shoes, Detective Kuno.
I like the sound of that.
He comes to a sudden, abrupt stop.
Are you done?
Yo, Kuno feels like you ain't really listening to Kuno.
Of course
You
he's
were
not
hearing
done.
him, but you ain't listening. Fucking the Armour Boys came to Martinez to fuck shit up. Hardy Boys or whatever the fuck they are. They were telling everyone and their mum how they wasted one of those armor fucks. It was always gonna go down like that. My pig stepped up, got fucked in the leg for it. Sacrifice style.
Not bad, Kuno. Could be a little shorter, though.
Yes, I understand. He was in the fight.
Second, you dinky fucking asshole. This pig right here. This oink oink motherfucker solved that shit on Death Island. Case solved. Go home or fuck off.
Yeah, go home or fuck off. Let's say, yeah, we solved the case.
Some fucked up grandpa did it. Fucking grandpa in the woods or some shit. Old shit. Kuno doesn't know about that. Look, the real shit here is...
It was a straggler from the revolution who stayed in hiding for 50 years. I found him.
Yeah, straggler, sure. Are you getting this smart shit? The old fuck killed him. Confessed to it too. We got him snitching on himself. Popo style.
A straggler from the revolution.
Yeah, fucko. He's on the island right now, in a coma or some shit. Oh, and we also got the gun. Gun of the killer shit. You know what I mean? Now, let's get our big boy shit on.
He means murder weapon.
Right, by gun of the killer, Kuno means the murder weapon. We have it.
Yeah, spin that real shit, pig. Murder weapon. Big boy shit. Yeah, big shit. Now listen up, Sue fuck. You're gonna shit yourself.
Oh, no.
It's gonna get wacko natural.
Oh no. Wait, it's not gonna get to that. Let me...
Too late. We're in this. There's a fucking 4-ton mantis on the island.
What? Sorry, kid. Me and Harry need to.
Yo, this is like the biggest moment in history right now. You wanna fucking listen to what's coming out of Kuno's mouth.
He points to his crooked
We
scowl.
saw a giant insect, white as fuck. Literally the Insulindian phasmid or some shit. Praying mantis style. It was 3 meters tall, and this pig right here.
His hand is shaking with rage and excitement.
This fucking old popo discovered it. Me and the pig bacon discovered a new species. It was beautiful. It was... You ain't seen this kind of animal before? Fucking miracle shit.
He gulps, overcome with awe.
This case, this fucking grandpa shit, this ugly shit, it's nothing. We saw a ghost. A real life ghost. Like he fucking proved ghosts are real. It's that big, Popo. It's fucking...
His eyes are welling up now.
Why are you not fucking shitting yourselves? What's wrong?
He glares at the officers who stand silently in the cold wind. In the distance, a wave
Did
breaks.
he just say Insulindian phasmid?
I don't know. I zoned out. Harry, did you just pick up some island bomb and pin it on him?
You aren't fucking listening. The bomb is nothing. This is science history
Ah,
here.
screw
It
it.
was the Insulindian phasmid. It's connected to the shit.
I will tell them
him.
that. It's gonna make me seem insane because I don't have any proof of it, but...
Lieutenant, please. You have to have more than just a mantis. The straggler, stick to that. You said you solved the murder.
It's not going well. Present something now. Something sane and clear.
I don't
Make
have
your case.
anything.
Something that proves you haven't lost your mind. No, there was a giant insect, and they have to understand that. You will find proof.
Okay, what have we got here? Alright, so we'll say the killer have a strong motive. Let's see. Alright, let's do that.
Elianovich. A revolutionary matronym. Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Alright, Kuno, keep your head in the game.
Alright, yeah.
He understands you have to nail this.
Oh god, do I say he killed him in an act of rage induced by the fat? That just sounds so out there, I'll say that.
Yeah, check this shit. He's like some fucking old school warrior. Man from Hemdall shit. Only against rich people and... pederasts, I think. Kuno doesn't know what a pederast is. Kuno's not a university. But he did that shit to get the Union fucks killed. So they get the other fucks killed. Boom! Giant killstorm. Mastermind shit. Only Like a really old mastermind who's fucking stupid.
Okay, mastermind.
He's not getting it.
Yeah, like the ballistics too, pig. We got him knee deep in popo shit.
Okay, Kuno. Okay. And he'll confess to the prosecution too.
All right. I'll say, I think once he's resuscitated, yes, we got him talking once. He'll talk again.
Resuscitated. That sounds great.
Jean, he has it. No more cooperation needed. He had a civilian there for the confession. This is doable.
Okay, we'll see about it when we get Coast Guard on the island.
This left a mark. They can't deny it, son. You got the bastard. There. No one is saying anything. The silence agrees. This is good. They can't deny
All right,
it.
let's get about the phasmid.
No, I don't have to believe you made a zoological discovery. That is not a must. And even if you did, you're a cop. Who cares?
You know, Harry, if I may interrupt again.
No, I don't have any proof.
Any proof, and I'd play ball here. The PR potential would be quite something for the RCM.
Suit, we have a shitload of proof.
What do we
Spit it
have,
on them,
Kuno?
pig.
They're not going to consider more than one piece of evidence.
Oh no.
Choose wisely. Put the best proof forth, as solid as you've got.
Oh god, okay. Okay, let's say the gather the items.
Some kind of, what were they called? A bower? Yes. Things collected for a mating display. This would indicate a male, but I don't know of insects displaying bowery behavior.
Shit was there. Display the shit, pig. The shit. It's the proof.
It's a scope. From a gun.
Damn it, none of
Nothing
this.
About this even remotely proves the existence of a
Damn it.
giant insect. Here's my theory.
This is not
Harry.
going well.
You experience a delirium hallucination. It's typical of cognitive damage.
What
from
about
years
Kuno,
of chronic
though? He-
alcoholism. You started seeing shit.
I mean, he
in the
did say
race
he's coming
and
off
convinced
speed,
this
so he's
poor
probably
kid
not
to-
the best witness as well.
Poor kid. Fuck you. Kuno's loaded. Can't believe you're not believing me.
Maybe it's true. No, it's not true. It was there. It was real.
No, I'm gonna stick with
you
it.
remember every detail of its sounds, its movements, its presence.
Bugs everywhere. Plants turning into bugs.
Damn it.
It's a typical hallucination.
They might just
Every drunk past the
take
age
me
of 40
off.
has seen it.
tough. They might take me like off the case. Well, not the case. The case is solved, but I mean like they might remove me from the unit. Be like, you are not fit. You are not mentally fit.
You're right about that.
Fucking Kuno doesn't have a photo camera because Kuno is fucking poor. Okay? That sucks about the Kuno. So Kuno didn't take a fucking photo. And Kuno didn't paint a fucking picture. But it's in my head. In here. Kuno's eyes took the picture. It's right fucking here. I can't believe you're not getting this.
Kuno, please. If it's on the island, then it will be seen again. Calm down.
It will never be seen again. It wasn't seen for 100 years. Fuck Kuno and let's all pretend there was no miracle. We don't need a giant insect. Everything is so good without it in this fuckhole.
The sheer willpower in him must be making some dent in their incredulity. Some part of them must be thinking, if he is that certain, and they are not. Come on.
Fuck it. I believe him.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
knew it. The bitch sees it. Bitches are fucking smart. But you dicks are dumb as fuck. It's real. I told you.
Move on. Don't gloat.
All right. There's a dead man on the boardwalk. A missing person.
Yes, yes. Fallen.
The body was transported.
You're not the only cop in.
Still. Good.
It's still
I've
a
already done
point for
this
you.
before.
No denying it.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why? That's not.
This pig helps people, okay? He's a fucking handy helper. He does that shit. He finds insects and solves side shit. It's his style. Side style?
Jean, it is his style.
It's definitely your style to solve side shit.
I also started a nightclub.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
All right. I did some kids a solid. Turn their lives around.
You turned the church into a nightclub. The kids are probably shooting up in there. What else did you do? Desecrate the altar? Shit in the chancel?
Get off the chair, shit. It's
Oh,
making
damn
me
it.
sound crazy.
All right. What do you say? Do you want to take this hot shit back?
No. Sure, you get the case together. You can do police work. In bouts. That's not a surprise to me. Even the insect. I don't care. But you're an alcoholic, and you've been drinking.
No, I
Again.
stopped
I won't let
drinking.
my life unravel because of this.
Jean, I think he hasn't. I can see it on his face.
Okay, so he stayed here for what? A week?
It's tough. One of the toughest addictions to overcome, comparable only to heavy synthetic opiates. Even morphine is easier to kick than alcohol, statistically. The odds are against him, especially at his age.
He's too old.
No,
He's been like this for too
no.
long. I've seen him try many times.
This doesn't seem
It's a
good.
farce by now.
They're leaving. They're
No.
all turning away from you. If you declare yourself a doomed man does not need comfort from anything. He can go on without drink or help, like a clockwork. For the world, for the planetary proletariat, and Station 41.
Oh my gosh,
And
wait.
the glow of its
Oh,
desk
no.
lamps, the clicking of coffee mugs, clouds of cigarette smoke, and the ringing telephone. Your youth, there is still a way back.
Okay, let's go. I'm not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else has quit.
Listen to this shit, man.
Detective, I just don't want this trial to go on any longer.
No.
It's cold outside and let's just go.
Fucking Harry, fuck you for bringing this kid with you. It's only because he's defending you. It's the only reason you're not staying here to die.
It's more than that. He just can't. One final time.
You manipulative son of a bitch. It is gold.
Oh,
and
so
we
I
have
did?
vehicles in the square. The bird needs to be taken into
Ooh,
custody.
that felt
Let's get a move on.
real close. Like, I felt if I had made one more wrong choice, they would have just been like, nah, we're just gonna leave you here.
Now you will finally get to know who you are. The man looks westward.
I feel like I shouldn't be saying this after they just barely allowed me to stay on the force.
Jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Alright, I'll say, am I a dirty cop?
No.
Talks concluded.
Alright, oh yeah, I need to tell Lena about this. Okay, yes, thank you, I'm glad. Precinct 40, let's do that.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over.
Oh, I'm so happy
Near
that
where
that's
you live in
wrapped up.
Tradition.
Oh, so if I had been with... Fuck, if I had been with Kim, we could have gotten the picture for her.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She's going to be over the moon. It will do you good to deliver some good news.
No,
to some
Kuno,
future.
what will you do now?
Fuck do you think? Gonna rock that law enforcement
Oh,
shit
hell
with you
yeah.
guys? Detective Kuno? Like you promised?
Like you promised.
Oh, guys, Kuno's enrolling in a junior officer program. I am not going to keep, after all that Kuno stuck up for me. He took care of me. We're going to get him out of here. We're going to lead him on a life of, like, what a character arc. He went from, like, hating the pigs and being so antagonistic and combative with me to now he wants to be a detective. This is his way out of here. He's probably like, I'm offering him a branch to be like, let's get you out of poverty, let's get you away from your dad, get you on the right path.
No, he's not. What is he? 10? 11?
Kuno's fucking 19.
What? He's
You have
19?
to be 15 for the junior officer program.
You are not.
You're not even that.
Hey, you don't get it? Kuno's got pig all over him. Kuno smells of bacon.
That'd be
grease.
hilarious if Kuno was
Being
just so
seen with
stunted
you,
from like
fucking
drugs
informant
and
shit. You think no one
malnourishment he actually
sees
was
this?
19.
They're gonna hang me by the nuts if you leave me here. You want that on you? A dead kid? Or you want Kuno at your station solving shit? Like we just did?
His hands are shaking and his face is white. He's genuinely scared of being left behind.
Aww. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say, let's say he was good on the island. He can do
I
this.
don't care. He can't be a cop. He's just a kid. A kid who says every 4 seconds.
I won't say it. I won't say it anymore.
His teeth are clenched and his throat moves in a
Aw.
gulping motion.
Maybe you can take the kid with you. Enroll him a year earlier and say he's 14. If he...
I promise I won't say it. I won't say any of it anymore.
For God's sake. Yes, we'll do it.
Yay!
Another
Oh my
sign
gosh.
Of surrender.
Recruit Detective Kuno, junior officer material. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck it. Let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a
Wow.
20-minute drive
You know
to
what? I
Jamrock.
was so upset about, failing that thing and getting Kim shot, but this actually ended up working out really well. It sucks that we don't have proof of the phasmid, but that's okay. I got that in the last playthrough of it, in my initial ending. I'm just sad I couldn't tell Lena about it, but we got CUNO out. We got a troubled child out of here, and we're gonna give him purpose, and we're gonna give him a chance at a new life.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Oh, that could be saluting. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, you know what? I'm okay with this. I can't believe how much my opinion of CUNO turned around in like one episode. I love Big Bear's like, God damn it, I gotta deal with Harry and with this kid now. Where have I gone wrong in life? I was hoping maybe there'll be something at the end. I know there wasn't last time, but maybe we'll be able to get like an update about like what's going on with Kim. Hopefully he'll pull through. Can we still recruit him to our precinct? That was awesome though. Oh my gosh, that was I think I actually like that ending better than if I'd had Kim with me, because I felt like I did something for, you know, a kid that needed it. All right, guys, that is it. Now my Disco Elysium playthrough is now over, and I'm sad about that. I absolutely loved this game. I think this game I think might be one of my favorite games I've done a Let's Play for, and I think this might be in my top 10 of my favorite games ever. Those are strong words, but I get the hype now. I can see why people wanted me to play it. I'm sorry it took me so long, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad I finally played it. Thank you guys so much for voting for it on the poll. I loved it. I loved it so much. And I want to just, I'm not gonna lie, I want to just kind of jump right in, and I want to start a new game. And who's to say I won't come back to Disco Elysium? I think I might. I think I might come back to this at some point. Maybe do like an asshole run just to make all the choices that I couldn't get myself to do before. Just be an absolute degenerate, doing all the drugs, drinking all the alcohol, just being a total a-hole. But that I think we'll have to save for another time, because I don't want people to get burnt out on this game. So now with Disco Elysium finished, the question is, what am I going to be playing next? What's my next Let's Play series going to be? And normally I will put out a poll with a couple of options and have my audience vote for it. The winner is the next Let's Play series, but I'm going to be doing things a little differently because Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 are going to be releasing on June 6th. I want to dedicate my time to that because I really like Deltarune, and I want to like maybe have that be my next Let's Play series, but I know it's a couple of weeks out, so I think in the meantime I'll just put out some one-off videos So I still get my minimum 3 videos a week for you guys out until Deltarune comes out. Dedicate myself to Deltarune until I finish that up. And then maybe after that, we'll see where we're at. And then, like, I'll do my usual, I put out a poll, you guys vote for the next, like, long-term Let's Play series, and that will be the next one. We'll kind of play it by ear, but yeah, Deltarune is going to be my next kind of longer Let's Play series. And that's going to be a little ways out, so look forward to that. But in the meantime, I want to thank those of you who stuck through to the end of my Disco Elysium playthrough. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did playing. I hope my love for this game came through in my playthrough. This was a great time. This was a great game, and I'm so happy I finally played it. So, yeah, thank you guys again for watching through, and look forward to my Deltarune playthrough coming out in a couple of weeks, and for future videos I'm going to be making coming out down the line. Take care, everybody, and I hope to catch you for my next video. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Emily Hornsby, Henry98, Lynn's VA, Kenju Storm, Icognito, and Sean.